The road to understanding continues tonight from southeastern Utah. News specialist Sean Moody has been in Moab for the past few days, talking with people in the area about the issues they face each day.
And the pains of popularity. They say growth is a double-edged sword that they're learning how to deal with. Sean?
At 6:30 on Main Street here in Moab is a pretty busy time. It used to be that this was the beginning of the busy season, but the people who live and work here tell me that there's really not much of an off season anymore. The people who run the shops and restaurants around here really love having all that business, but it's also a little bit of a headache. There are about 5,200 people who live permanently here in Moab, but it's not unusual for that population to triple or even quadruple when there are big events going on in town. That can put a big strain on this small town.
It is a beautiful day in Moab so far, yes.
A lot of people might call this paradise.
Sun's coming up. It's going to be a nice day. We run a little sale outside.
Steve Kennedy,
and we're very close-knit with them right here,
calls it home.
Well, welcome to Moab.
Oh.
Gearheads caters to hikers and climbers.
I can grab a 9.
Lately, Steve's seen a lot more of them coming into town.
We give away free filtered water. People come here from all over the world. It's amazing that people have heard of Moab, little old Moab.
And why not? When views like this,
I would totally fly through Arches all day long.
Are just a few minutes up the road.
Visitation has definitely increased. I mean, the numbers don't lie. It makes a lot of sense. You know, a place like Arches has been important to a lot of different communities over generations.
Double Arches in Arches National Park saw a big crowd this week.
Where are you guys coming from?
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, a little different.
Yeah.
Ever since the state started pushing the Mighty 5 campaign, advertising Utah's national parks,
1, 2, 3, 4.
attendance has skyrocketed.
But a lot of people are coming to national parks looking for peace and quiet, looking for a sense of solitude. And that is getting harder to find at a popular park like Arches.
It's also pretty tough to find that back in town.
I see it going into a mini city. Pretty soon we're going to need a Walmart and we're going to need those things.
Thank you.
You know, we all try to keep it as a local town, but it's just the demand of things. And you said a double Sunday?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Rebecca Pittman works in the Moab Diner.
Off and on for 5 years.
She says that growth has created some headaches.
Pricing of houses have gone up. I mean, the cost of living is very difficult for a lot of us. I see you're all set up with your ice cream. A lot of people have 2 and 3 jobs just to be able to maintain and have a home.
Yeah, what'd you think of Arches?
Steve over at Gearheads agrees.
I think it's typical growth pains that most tourist towns go through.
He says that sometimes makes things difficult for shop owners.
Finding employees can be a real trick. Lindsay, should be up in a minute. I checked the sizes. There's a limited number of folks that are here at the start of the season, so everybody's got their signs out hiring now and running ads.
You know, it kind of caught us unawares.
That's Moab Mayor David Sackerson.
Been some unintended consequences that we've had to face.
He's been in office long enough to see the evolution.
16 glorious years.
He says infrastructure is a priority.
We've got pipes that are 60, 70 years old that we're replacing, roads that need improvements. You know, it's been a challenge from an infrastructural point of view.
There's a new sewer plant coming, and the mayor says other improvements.
And we're getting things done in the community, slowly but surely.
It's never too late to change.
Locals look forward to the day those projects are done.
And a cherry. I'll let you grab your own spoon out of there.
They know it'll be harder and harder to keep the small town feel here, but they say they're okay with some give and take.
On our days off, we can still go enjoy our spots. There may be like thousands more people there, but it's a balance, and we know that those guys are bringing us our paychecks and bringing us money so we can survive.
Thanks, guys. Good night. Appreciate you coming in. I think we're lucky. Sure, there's some challenges, but there's challenges everywhere. You know, towns either grow or die. This one's growing, and we're happy to see that.
Most of the shop owners I talked with said they're happy to put up with a few headaches, but the benefits of this are all worth it. They say as soon as the infrastructure problems are fixed, it will certainly be worth it. And one of the biggest things people here told me is that they'd like to see left turn signals here on Main Street. They say it's pretty difficult to try and get across with all this traffic here in town. Coming up at 10 o'clock, we'll show you how Arches National Park is dealing with this influx. It's just a few minutes up the road. We'll show you that on KSL News at 10 o'clock. On the road to understanding, I'm Sean Moody in Moab, KSL. KSL 5 News.
Great report, Sean. Thank you. The Road to Understanding continues this weekend. Tomorrow, our crews will be in San Juan County, which earlier this week was named fastest growing county in the country by the U.S. Census Bureau. And we invite you to join the conversation about the issues in your community. You can do that by going to KSL.com and clicking on the Road to Understanding link. Deanie?
A Utah